Hello, hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. We made it. We are here. Happy Tuesday. Happy stream day, everyone. Hello. So yes, we are continuing Mass Effect. I'm very, very excited. This has been very fun so far. Okay, plan for today. Continuing Mass Effect. Very excited. Very, very much looking forward to that. I think we're just going to continue side questing. Maybe we'll do, honestly, I think we should do one main quest tonight. I think we're going to do one main quest tonight. Let's get into it. Let's look at our side quests, see what we want to do. But I've just been enjoying side questing. Honestly, like I would love to continue the main quest, but I'm also kind of like, I like practicing with the side quests and like getting used to the mechanics and everything and, you know, playing that way. So I think we shall get into it. Let's pause the music after being off for 20 minutes. Did I pause it or did I? No, it's not paused. Okay. Get into the game. Let's see. And then also, when I tried starting my OBS, for some reason my camera there was something going on with it. Ooh. That could be fun too. Oh, 1 second. Oh, those could be good. Lethal, though, almost killed me because of how scared I was. And it's not even a scary game. I just hated doing it by myself. I'm like, please, something's gonna get me. I can't do this alone. Yeah, it could be a good palate cleanser if I was a chill person. It's good if you're chill. Not me. Not me. Okay. What are we doing? We've got 4 skill points. Restores 40 for all wounded party members. At this point, I'm kind of like, advanced shield boost, yes. I want to just like survive. I want everyone to live. I want my team to live. I was by myself with you. Oh my gosh. No, it was terrible though. It was terrible. I was so afraid. I was afraid for my life. Sniper rifles? Should I even have those? Advanced carnage. Actually, that is huge because I do like the shotguns. I've got 1 more skill point. Yeah, let's just generally do that. Yeah. Increases health. A lot of these increase health, which is great. We need that. We need more. XP. I'm level 12? Nice. Have I really... Oh, I don't know why my brain has never once looked at any of this. Paragon. Am I low? Or is that just progress so far throughout the game? Interesting. Oh, I wanted to look at my journal. Okay. Geth interest. Head to Novaria to investigate reports of Geth on the world. And then Pharos Geth attack. Investigate Pharos to see why the colony was attacked by Geth. Either way, we're gonna have to go after the Geth. And I'm not... that sounds like we're gonna be immediately beat up. Like somebody's gonna come get us. Somebody's gonna come hurt us immediately. Rogue VI has taken over an Alliance training ground located on Earth's moon. Alliance Command needs you to eliminate the VI. Head to the Sol system in the local cluster and deal with the Rogue VI on Earth's moon. That could actually be fun. Trian emblems. UNC, Cerebrus. Go to the Yangtze system in the Voyager cluster and investigate Cerebrus activities on Binthu. That could actually be fun too. The Citadel fan, not interested in talking to him. This is the dispute that I don't know how to resolve, unless now that I have... Maybe if I'm better at being a Paragon, I can choose. Maybe I have to go back to that. Maybe got some... Maybe now that I have some Paragon experience, I can come in and be like, this is the solution. Done. Easy. I'm the commander here, and don't you forget it, because I sure will. I'm the one in charge around here. I don't know who said that was okay. That was not okay. Okay. I want to do the Cerebrus or Rogue VI. Huh. Boo. Signs of battle. Valuable materials. Oh. Privateers. Oh, I need to tell Gareth about what's happened. Actually, let's run to the Citadel really quick, talk to Gareth, because I would love to just get this out of the way instead of, like, keeping him hanging. And then we'll continue, I think, either going to do Cerebrus or Rogue VI is what we're thinking next. Or maybe while we're there, talk to the Prophet and the other dude. And see if we can resolve the situation now that we have better Paragon points. Or not better, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Still love this map. I'm really glad that we picked up this game, though. This has been such a great, like, such a fun experience. I do just want to go to the Citadel. Yeah. Like, all the sci-fi elements of this are so well detailed and so satisfying. Like, there's such a, I don't know if payoff is the right word, but I feel so fully invested in this world. Like, there's nothing about it that feels hollow. Hello, welcome on in. Thank you for being here. Our fabulous unicorn has returned to us. I hope your Tuesday's going well. Okay. Let's see. How do I run? I always want to do shift for run, and that's not correct. We're gonna go talk to Gareth and tell him about what's happened. This is gonna be... No. Let's do Tali. Do I want Liara, though? I don't know. Maybe this is the team. Oh, I feel bad leaving Tali, though. Because I really like Tali, but I really like Liara. And we're not leaving Garrus. It's already decided. He's staying with us. Like we said before, it's always Garrus and who else? Okay? Man, the second game cannot come fast enough. That's all I'm saying. Let's talk to Liara. We could spend more time with her. I feel bad leaving Tali, though.
Equalizing interior pressure with
so
exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
I love that announcement. I think it's so cool. Oh my gosh. You're like, great, thank you, but also can we figure out, like, like, I want, it's so annoying when you want your pet to be okay.
By a former Alliance officer, Major Kyle.
But you're like, okay, I'm sorry, oh, they were going to talk about our event, but I was trying to talk at the same time. That's such good and annoying news, because you're like, yes, I want them to be okay, but at the same time, if something is wrong with them, if they're, like, not behaving normally, I want it to be caught. But I always say to myself, I'm like, if it is something, please be something that can be easily cured or, like, fixed, or, like, nothing major. Like, so I'm like, if there is something, let's definitely catch that. No, exactly.
With all this exploration of Prothean culture, this must be like a survey for you, Liara.
Our travels now are somewhat different from my normal excavations. I would prefer lengthier studies and fewer explosions.
The loss of all this Prothean technology is just one more thing Saren will have to pay for.
If Garrus is gonna do one thing, he's gonna hate Saren more than any of us. Honestly, respect. But I hope everything's been okay otherwise. I know my Tuesday's been pretty busy. I had a rough time driving home today, so I'm just glad to be here. I'm glad all of us are here and in one piece. Also, what's your dog's name? Can we, if you're okay with sharing, if not, totally fine also. I love hearing all about pets. Okay.
Any progress with that Hanar?
Let's see.
I think you should let the Hanar
The
preach.
Presidium is a place of culture and... Why should the jellies get special treatment?
Okay.
Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
Okay, I don't think we had the blue option before.
Has anyone actually complained about this Hanar?
Not yet, but any good CSEC officer removes problems before they create a public nuisance.
You've explained the law. If the Hanar gets in trouble, it has nobody to blame but itself.
I suppose I can tell my superior that I attempted a diplomatic solution. Some other CSEC officer can arrest the Hanar. It's no longer my problem. Thank you for your assistance.
We did it! And we got Paragon points! I don't know if those are what it's called. Samwise? Oh, that's such a cute name! Oh my gosh, I love a husky pit bull. Oh my gosh, that sounds like such an adorable mix. Husky pit bull. I don't feel like I've ever seen that. I wish, yeah, I want my next cat to be named Frodo. I almost named Ollie Frodo, and then at the very last minute, I called the vet to make an appointment for him, and I hadn't decided on his name yet, and I had the list, and they're like, what's his name? And I was like, Ollie. And so I panicked, but I almost went with Frodo. My next pet, though, regardless, boy or girl, Frodo's their name. Samwise, that's so cute. My necklace, this is Ollie in Elvish, because I'm completely obsessed with Lord of the Rings and my cat. So Samwise, that's such a cute name. Oh my gosh, I wish I had a Discord so we could share pictures of our pets.
The officer has left, and this one is free to share the glory of the Enkindlers. This one offers its appreciation.
Happy to help.
This one has little money, but it can offer this. Now finally, this one can continue sharing the truth unimpeded.
They're such a beautiful design.
Let all races herald the glory of...
Okay. I think it just shows done now. That's great. Good for us. Good for us resolving things. We didn't have the Paragon option before because we were going the middle of the road. I found it on Etsy. Somebody that was selling it through Etsy. And then I also have a ring with my cat's face on it. Where's my zoom? I don't know if you can see. Zoom. Nope. Okay, that's fine. I didn't want to show anybody anyway, so that's fine. But yeah, also on Etsy. I did it a couple years ago, a couple Christmases ago. Or did I get it for Christmas? I think. No. Why did I think Christmas?
You've experienced a Spectre's life firsthand, Garrus. Do you regret leaving your security position?
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats CSEC.
I am unsure how the imminent destruction of all organic life beats anything, but your enthusiasm is comforting nonetheless.
I love their conversation. This has been great. So yeah, we're huge Lord of the Rings fans in this house. Samwise is such a cute name, though. I'm completely obsessed with that. Hold on, is Gareth here still? It's interesting how much Garrus hates regulations, considering he grew up in a major, like, the Turians are a huge military background, and they, I don't know, wouldn't necessarily say they thrive on rules, but a military background kind of in itself comes with the idea that there is more rigid, like a much more rigid structure, and there are rules and regulations. I guess, I mean, in the Turians' culture, they talk about how supporting officers and not just the higher personnel can have a say in things. So I'm sure in that respect, he's like, I don't have any say in what I can do anymore. I really have such a limited capacity to like be a part of the larger decisions. Like, I guess maybe with the Turians, it's kind of like get the mission and succeed at any cost. So like, even if it means taking out like some innocent people if that is my understanding, if my understanding of the Turian culture is correct. So maybe coming to CSEC, it is way more rigid than I guess, the culture that he is used to in his military. Because their military style is a little bit different than ours. But I mean, ours... It's interesting because so a couple streams ago when we were talking about it, you mentioned that he looks up to us as a mentor. And he's unlearning a lot of the background that he grew up with, where it was kind of like complete the mission by any means necessary. So when we were like, hey, we're gonna trust this guy and not kill everybody, he's like, hey, that's kind of crazy. You're jeopardizing the mission. Maybe he's been in it so much he hates it. Yeah, interesting. It just feels like in contrast to what I would assume his military background would have him feel. But it makes sense if like the Turian military background is not as hold on. I'm gonna look at it really quick because I'm curious. Okay, no, that's the codex is what I wanted actually. Council races, Turians. Oh no, I actually. Thank you so much. So sorry. Military doctrine. Velocity and the veracity of the humans and Turian formidable discipline, officers and their lifers. And thoroughly trained and stay calm under fire. Don't break. Even if their entire line collapses, they fall back in order. The only time you see Turian's back is once he's dead. Once he's no longer must suffer become up for stirrers, even if they life somewhere. Uncommon. Command and control is decentralized and flexible. That's okay. I think that's the key part that I need to remember is command and control is decentralized and flexible. Individual squads can call for artillery and air support. They make extensive use of combat drones for light duties, blah, 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 supported by overhead. Strategically, they are methodical and patient and dislike risky operations. So, that's so interesting. I know, we've talked about this a little before, but I feel like there's different layers to this that I'm trying to understand. So I think that's the key part. Command and control is decentralized and flexible. While they still have their lines that don't break, they still were like a complete unit. However, they weren't stuck under all of these like rules and red tape and just you have to go through this to get to this to get to this. It's sort of it's more bureaucratic. I feel like CSEC is much more you have to run it by a lot more political entities before you can get any resolutions done, and versus like out in the battlefield they're like, hey, whatever it takes, you do it, you complete it, you get the mission, you go. Versus here they're like, hey, you have to take into a lot more factors into consideration. So I'm sure that's like for him, he's like, I just let me do this. And also CSEC, I'm sure he's much more he said before he was like behind the desk pushing papers. So again, not in the front lines, not seeing the action. So for him, he's like, yeah, call me up. I definitely want to be seeing all of this. So just being behind a desk too. Like, just because he was like enforcing the law doesn't mean he was finding any joy in it because he was mostly behind the desk. Okay, great. We're going to level our people up. Stasis. Warp. Lift. Barrier? Electronics. I'm gonna level those up because I feel like our level was too low last time we went out somewhere. Electronics. Ooh. Let's... And our decryption. Should we do one more decryption? No, let's level up electronics because those are kind of low right now. And then I think I'm set where I'm at. Yeah. Nice. Whoops. That's not what I meant. I'm so sorry. meant F5. I pull my gun on him and I'm like, we found your brother, he's dead.
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right?
Oh.
Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
Oh, I got Paragon points. Sorry, sir. I'm sorry. Okay, is there anything else we can do in here? Nope. Okay. Okay, we go back to the Normandy and we fly away. We fly off into the sunset. Does Garrus Liara... I'm so sorry. Liara? My brain was like, there's another I in there. Liaria was what my brain wanted to say, and I was like, we have never once said that. Her name, we've never had that. That's never been how we pronounced
Reporter
it.
Kalisa Al-Jilani recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre. Commander Shepard answered difficult questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have exclusive footage later today.
Is it good? I mean, somebody called us and they were like, hey, it was actually pretty solid. And I'm like, great, I chose Paragon for everything, so hopefully it is. I feel like this game would lend itself to a dirge run, which is just the renegade option. Could I ever do that? I don't think so. I don't. I really. I'm such I honestly, okay, so I tend to be in video games like very much a people pleaser where I'm like, oh, I just want everybody to be happy, so I chose the middle option. But thankfully in this game, it kind of has forced me to choose one or the other instead of like this middle ground that I always want to get comfortable with. Now it's just like an automatic go up, which has helped eliminate the... Where's my ship? Oh, it's down by CSEC. Okay. It's helped a little bit of my indecisiveness, which is very comforting. Not comforting, but helpful. Yeah.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Did I do this yet? No, I haven't done that one yet. We would have heard about it, right? And yeah, we know about that one, because if not, then they would have updated our journal.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another Profile in Courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant.
This is so crazy that they would do all of this, considering they were going to keep her body away from her husband with no answers, just to study it and study the weaponry that was used against her. Also, I have my OBS or my the game sound going down a little bit every time I talk, so that it's like not all of us, it's not the game sound and my talking battling with each other. Is it going down too much, though? Does it feel like it's getting really, really quiet? Because if it is, then I will change that. Also, I love getting into the ship. The sound of it depressurizing. Oh my goodness. Best sound in the world. Is it good balance? Okay, good. Because I don't want it to be... Honestly, if it's too low, I'm happy to change it.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination.
That was shorter than normal.
The commanding officer is aboard.
I feel like that was
Presley stands relieved.
Not as long as I normally like it to be. Huh. Okay, I feel like we have some dialogue with Joker that I haven't gotten to.
Something you need?
Have I? I feel like, tell me about your disease. I feel like I haven't done that. Have I?
I need to know more about this Rolex syndrome.
Oh, see, she always asks it in a way that I'm like...
It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic.
No, I have asked him this before.
It's treatable, but there's no
I
cure.
feel like there was an option I didn't take.
My case is moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
I feel like I've already... Yeah, I've already gone through these.
See ya.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. Alright, see ya. I could have sworn there was one that I didn't choose. That I haven't, like, gone through yet. I think we've talked to everybody. So let's head over to... Whoops. Let's do the Rogue VI. An Earth's moon. So we're going to go right by Earth again. Yeah, I have to be skeptical of everything. I'm always like, are you sure? Are you sure? But are you sure? Do I believe that? I don't know. Okay. The Sol System in the local cluster and deal with the Rogue Sol System in local cluster. Remember that, everyone? Sol System. Local cluster. I love the Citadel. I want to spend more time on it, but there's just... All the quests are out here and in the open galaxy. Local cluster. Sol. Yup. We got it. Also, I'm sorry if it's so jarring that I'm like... It's like whipping you guys back and forth and I'm like... You're like, hey, stop moving us. Stop moving us. Yeah, hey, Soul Sister. I'm not gonna sing it. I just don't feel like it would be good if I try to sing it. I almost did it. I won't. No, you're not gonna get me. You're not gonna get me. I love this takeoff. Delicious. Oh, we gotta go to our moon. Oh, this is so cool. Wait, this is our solar system, which we knew it was gonna be, but still. Oh. Hey, Pluto, all by yourself. Oh. Okay, let's actually read about all of our planets. Pluto is one of Sol's numerous ice dwarf worlds. It is mainly of note for being the gravitational anchor for the Prothean mass relay to Arctic a truce. Plato and the Charon. Oh, they've said that, and wait, we're in the game. Everyone say cheese. Hi guys, it's us. We just gotta find Earth. But yeah, they've said those words a million times. I will never remember it. Firmly encased in ice and considered a moon. Orbit each other. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Pluto's orbit was circularized in 2157 as a side effect of the Charon mass relay recovery operations. Population gateway stations 9,300. Nice. It's our sun. Mercury. A handful of solar power stations exist on peaks of eternal light at the north and south poles of Mercury. The difficulties imposed by the planet's proximity to the sun and high orbital velocity have limited development. Population 340. Oh, this is so cool. We can see the technological advancements of these planets so that they're not just, you know, stationary in orbit, but actually useful in inhabiting life. With its molten temperatures, sulfuric acid clouds, and crushing carbon dioxide atmosphere, Venus has only a handful of aerostat research outposts. Population 800. Oh, this is so cool. I love this. Oh. Oh, so we do have our colony here. Population 3.4 million? Once considered a prospect of for terraforming and colonization, the discovery of faster-than-light travel turned Mars into a quiet backwater. Its southern pole is a historical preserve centered on the Prothean ruins found there. Immigration and development are restricted as the search for Prothean artifacts continues. Colony founded 2103. Okay, how many? We're close. We're close to getting this, guys. We're almost there. Capital Lowell City. Yeah, I was gonna say, Mars really is, as it currently stands, a place where people would love to colonize or, go up to and live one day. Elon Musk. No. No, never. Can you imagine? Oh, yeah. He's got his, what is it? The Cybertrucks all over here. Yeah, so that's so interesting. I love that they had it as, Mars as it currently stands as one of our, maybe someday we can live there. And they're like, yeah, that's old news. Millions of people are living there. It's fine. There's Prothean information. We're trying to get to it. But we're really focused on the other planets and all the other solar systems. Yeah, that's baby news in comparison. Earth, we'll get to in a minute. Uranus. Uranus? How should we pronounce that? Uranus? I feel like that's how I'll just say it, I guess. After the development of the Mass Effect FTL drive, distant Uranus, but also Uranus sounds crazy, but Uranus also sounds worse. Was the target of Land Rush to exploit its Uranus. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback, Becca. Thank you. Land Rush to exploit its combination of plentiful helium-3 fuel and shallow for a gas giant gravity well. Today, Uranus is the largest producer of helium-3 in Alliance space. Population 371. The Cybertruck, but the Mako truck is so cool and the Cybertruck is not. So should we really equate the they're built like big boys, build extra built. The Mako's really cool. I don't know if we can do that to the Mako. Also, ads are starting soon, everyone. We'll just probably be hanging out. We're gonna read more and then get onto Earth's moon in a second. So thank you all for hanging. Thank you for being here. I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. I really appreciate it. But yeah, take the ad break if you need to grab a drink, get a snack, hang out, chill. We'll be here hanging. 371,000. Wow. And there's a capital too on there. Who are you? Neptune. Oh, I love how blue this is. I love a good blue planet. Though Neptune, like Uranus, has plentiful helium, its remoteness made it an unpromising target for mining before development of Mass Effect drive. With Uranus cheaper to exploit, it has never seen extensive development. The only permanent human presence is a small research facility on Triton. Population 70. It's little population. I was almost gonna start guessing. How many people do we think are on each planet? I really would not have guessed this much for Jupiter. Jupiter's deep gravity well and lethal radiation have kept its moons from being significantly exploited. The largest outpost is Binary Helix Cooperation's Nautilus facility attached to the underside of Europa's ice sheet. Population, all moons, is 9,100. This is such a cool addition. To throw something familiar at us. Saturn has been a major source of helium-3 fuel for fusion plants since the 2150s. The moon of Titan is mined for hydrocarbons and used as a hostile environment training facility for Alliance Marines. Population, orbitals, and Titans, 117,000. Capital, Huygens Dome. Huygens? Earth, Luna. Did we read Mercury? handful. Yeah, we didn't read Mercury. Earth. Okay, everyone say cheese. Say hi, that's us. Say hi. Oh, way more advanced though. For detailed information, please refer to the standard issue. That's us. Standard issue Alliance Galactic Codex. Earth's orbit is riddled with debris generated by bootstrap space development. Use of kinetic barriers is recommended at altitudes over 85 kilometers. Population surface 11.4 billion. Surface, as in, what about underwater? Or undersurface, below the surface. Population L4 and L5 stations 250,000. Oh, so this is just like space stations and things like that. Oh, that's so neat. Look at us. We look good. Chat, we look good in this. I'll say it. Earth has never looked more beautiful, okay? Luna. An early source of helium-3, Luna is now mined for materials used in space habitat construction. 24 major stations have been constructed on Earth's L4 and L5 Lagrange points, all from lunar resources. Colony founded 2069. Ooh, that's close. Population 4.1 million. Capital Armstrong. We've got that many people on the moon? In 2169? That's right around the corner, guys. Pack up, get ready. We're moving to the moon. Straight to the moon, okay? Okay, but honestly, if anybody here, would anybody actually move to Mars or the moon? Because I don't think I could. This idea of space travel, unless it's actual, like, we're fully successful at it, like, I would trust Star Wars space travel because that looks cool, really cool, and they know what they're doing. Us, currently, I would only trust space travel after it's been around for, like, hundreds, thousands of years. So, like, I think currently where we're at with our technology and, like, even if it was developed in, like, the next 20 years, I'm like, that's too soon for us to develop, like, our technology in space travel. To me, even in 20 years, would, if we could, you know, really travel around well to, like, Mars and everywhere, like, with humans, I still wouldn't trust it. I'm like, no, that has to be around for a long time and be way more foolproof, or, like, you know, way more effective before I trust any of that. Like I've said, space, none of my business. Do we love space games? Yes, we do, because it is science, what? Fiction. And this is how we do space travel. This is the only safe way to do space travel. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're like, Earth is home base, but if you can travel, you'll travel. That would be fun. Just like a little visit to someplace else, to another system. You're like, I'll vacation. Okay, Garrus. And I think let's take... Okay, here's the thing. We're going after a VI. So a part of me is like, okay, if we're in combat, let's take our tank. But at the same time, VI, maybe we bring our tech support. Does she have tech? Okay. I'm going to see how it goes with this duo. We got a good combat and tech, so I'm wondering if the VI... This will be helpful when we're going up against the VI. Should we bring... But they're gonna... If they have a lot of Geth backup, then Rex would be a good guy. Oh, you know what? That's true. If you're gonna... So true. Honestly, good point. You're like, if you're gonna find your Garrus, you can't stay on Earth. That's our next t-shirt, guys. But it's like a motivational quote. You're not gonna find your Garrus by staying on Earth, okay? But what if I do find my Garrus by staying on Earth, okay? What if he finds me? What if he's coming here to explore and then he finds us? What if that's the trade? What if it's him? Found love in a hopeless place. Okay. I'm gonna go with Tali and Garrus. I might sub in Rex if we are in there and we really hate our life and if things are going bad fast. We'll just shoot back up to the Normandy. No questions asked. Okay, let's get the vibe check. Let's get a vibe check. Oh, I can't believe we're on our moon. Found love in a hopeless place is funny. Chat, you guys are actually so funny. Medal of Exploration 3. Great, I just got an achievement. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. It's us. That's us, chat. That's us literally right there. I hope everyone's smiling. Okay. Okay, let's go to the debris first. There's not a lot going on here, and it's a little worrying. I turned the volume up. I'm gonna turn that down. I think a Thresher Maw's gonna show up at any moment, and I don't like that. Look at our space. This is familiar space now. Listen, I appreciate that we're not, you know, doing a lot of off-roading right now, but I have to say I don't enjoy how empty it is either. We gotta balance, okay? Balance. Ever heard of it? Is this gonna be another ambush of some kind? If so, not funny, guys. Luna 23. Okay. Okay. Oh. Ooh, no, I've waited too long for this. Whoa! I really thought that last thing got us. I'm surprised we made it. This is so much fun. I'm having such a good time, y'all. Thanks for hanging. I really appreciate everyone from being here. Like I said, the end of my Tuesday was... Driving home was rough. But... Honestly, I did not mean to blast us into the air. I forgot that's an option. Okay, I think this is a better path than immediately going straight up, which I think the Mako can handle, but... Ooh. Yeah, I appreciate everyone hanging and spend their Tuesday here with me. Very fun. And I meant to start my Monday through Tuesday, or Monday, Tuesday, off Wednesday stream, but I was out sick from work yesterday, so next week we're hopefully going to start that new schedule. For now, it'll still be for this week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What is that over there? Oh, they're already upset with us. Okay, they've got okay, a crater. Imagine we just get ourselves stuck in here and we can't even help. No, couldn't be us. Okay, they're already shooting at us. I was kind of curious about what I was seeing over there. What is this? I know that's the way to stuff, but what's this? Oh, they're also blasting at us. Thank goodness. Expected nothing less. Oh, I was so far up in the air for that. Not even close. Okay, took one out. Took one out. Are you... Who is shooting for me from that far away? Oh, you guys are actually good aim. Okay. I want to take these ones out while we're down here. Nice. Man, My aim, bad. Ooh, they're gonna hit me. Okay, we got two. I just feel like if I were to get out and try and hit these, I would be doing no damage, you know? There we go. Okay, we've taken these ones out. Was that the right order? I don't know. Maybe they would have helped us at some point. None of my business. None of my business? Yum. Yeah, with the turrets, a part of me is like, okay, I could get out and attack those, but I feel like the one time that we tried to do that, we were making no progress. Okay, let's get at a good spot. Okay. Oh, this was actually a perfect little angle over here. Oh, I can't believe we're hitting it from here. I was really thinking we were stuck too far behind. Okay, okay. Ooh! I think we're getting shot at. Guys, I think they know we're here. This is a good spot. This is a good angle. Are we being stealthy? Nice, nice. Okay, okay. I could just go in there guns blazing, but ooh, I just feel like I need to take my time. I need to make sure I'm not just injuring the Mako for nothing. I'm trying to be smart and strategic. Okay, I think there's just one left. Nice. Oh, there's two left. There's none. Let's go. Hold on. Can we level up? Oh, yeah. Okay, we're going to use all of these right now. Spectre. Yeah. I feel like that's generally a good idea. And let's do heals. Keep everyone alive. Increase my shotgun damage, because I feel like I really like the shotgun. Assault training. Increases weapon. Fitness. Increases health. Soldier? Regenerates health by 10%. Intimidate. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Garrus. Electronics. His. Can see anywhere else better? No, I think let's go with that. Let's go with that. Tali. Electronics. She's got 10. Oh, that's right. She hasn't been with us for a second. Okay, let's overload her electronics so that hopefully that's not a skill we're worried about anymore. Decryption. Let's throw decryption all the way up to shotguns. Let's increase her damage over there. Yeah. I feel like that's a good spread. Oh, should I put more in first aid? Let's take one away and put one in first aid. Okay. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. New in the codex. Ooh.
The home world and capital of humanity is entering a new golden age. The resource wealth of a dozen settled colonies and 100 industrial outposts flows back to Earth, fueling great works of industry, commerce, and art. The great cities are greening, as arcology skyscrapers and telecommuting allow more efficient use of land. Earth is still divided among nation-states, though all are affiliated beneath the overarching banner of the Systems Alliance. While every human enjoys a longer and better life than ever, the gap between rich and poor widens daily. Advanced nations have eliminated most genetic disease and pollution. Less fortunate regions have not progressed beyond 20th century technology and are often smog-choked, overpopulated slums. Sea levels have risen 2 meters in the last 200 years, and violent weather is common due to environmental damage inflicted during the late 21st century. The past few decades, however, have seen significant improvement due to recent technological advances.
Yeah, sounds like Earth, where we can't seem to help everyone. We only know how to help ourselves and the ones that are the wealthiest. We cannot spread that wealth around. Yeah, it sounds like Earth. Mars ruins. After 20 years of manned research outposts and nearly a century of robotic exploration, the European Space Agency's Lowell City became the first permanent settlement on Mars in 2103. Within a decade, the United States and China had founded permanent settlements as well. The South Polar region of Promethea Planum developed a Bermuda Triangle reputation. Satellites detected intermittent mass concentrations and magnetic field shifts. In 2148, prospectors working near Decido crater discovered an underground complex, a Prothean observation post. The odd phenomena were generated by the operation and discharge of a Mass Effect core, struggling to function despite 50 millennia of neglect. Earth was electrified by the news. Humanity was unequivocally, I'm sorry, that word actually taking me out right now. Not alone. Courts battled over who owned the ruins. The international scientific community coordinated a massive effort to access, translate, and interpret the databanks recovered from the facility. The facility proved to be a biosciences observation post built when Homo sapiens were first evolving on Earth. While the motives of the Protheans are not certain, translated records indicate that the facility was in regular communication with the automated observation platforms in Earth orbit and on the lunar near side. The half-dozen Mass Effect spaceships found in the facility were presumably used for first-hand observation. Oh, that's cool. Lore. Doing amazing, sweetie. Thank you so much. Just completely struggled my way through that entire thing. Okay. Okay, everyone, get ready for a speedy exit. Yippee! Oh, I wonder how fun it's gonna be down here. Oh, not another one of these. There's not gonna be people, right? Wait, there's not gonna be people, right? Oh, this is gonna be... Oh, I really don't like this. Because before, at least, there were people around. Oh, I'm not having a good time. Okay. Oh, this one's actually tough. Oh, I just lost the window. Oh, I just lost the window again. Oh, I just lost it. Okay. Hold on. No, we're... No, please. Oh, that was great. That was actually really good. I'm really happy with that. We just locked in. We just had to lock in. That's it. Also, I turned down the sound effect volume so the doors are not as absolutely, like, crazy out of your mind loud again. That was just... Oh, nice. Okay. I don't know who put the sound in the doors, but it was bad. Oh gosh. Oh, there's things here. There's red dots. But who? Oh, I really... How am I supposed to play a horror game? I hate how quiet it is. Can I put... How do I assign something to a quick slot? I'm not enjoying this. What are the red dots? Music is not helping. It's like either silence or the creepiest music. Whoa! Okay, no, actually I was so ready for that. You know what I mean? A drone? Oh, this is so bad. Oh! Instant. I thought I just healed. From last save? Oh, that was so long ago. Oh, that was so long ago. That was before we took out all the turrets. Oh, thank goodness. No, it's not thank goodness. We had to take all... We did so well taking out those turrets. Man, they didn't even give me a checkpoint. I feel like sometimes they give me a checkpoint. No, real. Crying, that's actually us right now. Oh, that's so brutal. I was so proud of how we took out the turrets. We did so well. Unfortunate. You live and you learn. For Lord. Oh, gosh. Man. Those are so brutal. They really... Oops, not what I meant. And now I have to do all of these again, and I was so happy with my progress. I was so happy that I was able to get some of them. Yeah. We'll take them. Remind me, as soon as we get up there to save. I have not been saving nearly enough. I've been counting on them saving for me. And give us a last time. When was the last time we died? They gave us a checkpoint, right? No, you know what? I don't think I have died in a minute. I think my squad has died. When was the last time I died, though? I don't think I've died in a minute in this game. Oh, off-roading. A little too far. Look at us. We're happy. We're smiling on Earth. We're having a good time. Having a good time. Every time I have to climb something, it feels like a mistake. Even though this is... There is no path. It's just climb. Okay, we're gonna go for the turrets on the ground again. Bam. Is this where we went? We're kind of slightly more off-roading than last time. Hold on. Get some good air. Oh. Okay, not what I meant. Not what I meant. No, we're having fun. We're having fun. I'm just gonna turn us completely upside down. Oh, I'm fully exposed. Imagine I just tip us over right in the line of sight of all the turrets. Like, no, this is great. Okay, let's go out of this cubby. Okay, just a little more. Okay, we go. We hide. We hide. We hide. We take aim. We hide. they get to me from this angle? Can I get to them from this angle? Nice. Nice. Oh, they are hitting me from here. Great. Nice. I'm not even hitting them? Oh. Sorry. Nice. It's all down here. Ooh. One last shot before they went. Okay. Those drones were in the bunker actually horrifying. But we know when they're gonna go off now. What's a good way to kill them? I feel like hold on, I'm gonna do a quick save. Oh, I forgot I had to level everybody up again. Okay. Let's do first aid. Decryption. I think we put everything into... over here. There was something else I did before. I think I spread it out slightly more. But honestly, I'm just going to keep that. I think I wanted... Decryption? Oh, he has 0. Oh, because I went up there and then I leveled up. Okay, that's what it was. Okay. Let's just try and replicate what we did last time. Like, the turrets are not the most difficult thing in the world, but it's just, I want to prevent taking as much damage as possible. I don't want us to get into a situation where the Mako is just completely unusable. Ooh, that sound is really alarming. Oh, there was such a good angle here before. Oh, shoot. Okay, okay. We got one, we got one. Nyum. Am I getting it from here? Nice. Can I even... Can I get you from here? Gonna hope that I am. Yep. Can I get that from here? I feel like I'm not doing anything from here. Hold on. How is that one still alive? Alive as though they're... Well, they're kind of controlled by the VI, so maybe they are not really alive. But... Nice. Nice. No. Little hydraulics for the road. Because why not? Okay. Oh, we're up in the... We're exposed. We're exposed. Okay, don't forget, we gotta save after this. Woo! Just jumping everywhere. Okay. Nice. Yippee! Okay. We save. Then we also level up our squad. Not equipment. Squad. The one that was flashing at you. Come on. Okay. I wanted to put 2, I think, in here. A couple in first aid. Oh, I need way more defense then. Combat armor. Actually, I'm going to take one from there. Put one in here. Put one in soldier last time. I don't know. We're gonna go with that. Every time I change something, I'm like, looks good to me. could be perfect. First aid. Tactical armor. Advanced shield boost. Okay. Is there anything else? Oh, Tali, I'm so sorry. I did myself and I was like, yep, that's 3. Okay. And then 1 in decryption. Right? Yeah. Let's actually also do a manual save. So when we inevitably don't make it out of this one again. Man, I really, right before I died, I thought I healed. I must have healed too slowly. Our journal update too. Destroy the conduits in each of the 3 VI cores. Each? And there's gonna be droids drones? Not droids. Drones on us, right? They were the Geth drones? Oh, that was actually very nice. Oh, gosh. Garrus. See, when you don't expect anybody else to be there, it's kind of alarming. Maybe. Okay, why is this one harder? This is... Isn't this one supposed to be easier than the other one? Oh, okay. It's because I keep moving my mouse. There we go. My word. Okay. Equipment. We're looking at our equipment. That's not what I meant. I'm so sorry. Now we can look at our equipment. I've got 27 of these things. Of these same things. I think what we have is solid. Accuracy's less. Heatsink is more. Actually, maybe we switch to this. Because increased damage, we could use more damage. Let's see. 195, 152, 152, 160. Less accurate, but does more damage. I kind of think we'll take that. Yeah, we'll try that. We'll try that and see if that helps us at all. We can only hope. We can use all the help we can get. Okay, this is going to overheat faster, so I don't know if it's worth all the slight increase. Let's actually do with that for now. Oh, this one actually. Equip that instead. Because that's a pretty good stat. Got another one of those. Hurricane. Hurricane. Should I return this to Omnigel? Yes, I should. Will I? Not yet. Not gonna happen. Not yet. Ooh, yeah. Let's switch to that one. Hold on. Was that worse? Did I just switch to something worse? I think so. I don't know why I thought that was more. I think we'll keep that. I think we're just gonna go for some damage. Uh-oh. Are you gonna have to start another playthrough? See, I love inspiring other people to play. You know? Sometimes just watching other people play, you're like, it also reminds you like, oh, I would have played it this way. I would have added to my skills here. You know, I would have had this team on this quest. Oh, you know what? Maybe we should grab Rex really quick. Because those drones are kind of sick. Okay, I'm going to switch around my equipment. just influencing people. But I know there's so many times where I'll watch people play a game and I'm like, oh, I actually really want to get into it again. It's like, it's one thing, like I love watching other people, but there's also like, just like having your own hands in it and playing a game that you like, you know and love. Like, that's something else. Okay. Grenades. Heavy armor. On insanity. Oh, is that the hardest level? Oh man, that would be fun. This game I haven't thought about increasing the difficulty level, just because I'm like, I'm enjoying the level that's out right now, and like there's definitely games where I'm like, ooh, I'm kind of tempted to like increase the challenge. Like I kind of feel that way in God of War, not because what we're doing right now, because that boss fight was really difficult, so I can't imagine doing it at a harder difficulty, but it's those kind of games where I'm like, oh, challenging myself even more could be very fun. Even though I'm like, what I already experience is enough of a challenge. Because yeah, you've done a few playthroughs of it yourself, so you're kind of like, okay, you know what to expect. Bring on the absolute, like the most difficult challenges. Okay, katana, I think. Yeah, sure. I'm just looking, I'm like, does it do more damage? If it does, then we're taking that instead. Okay. Does he really use this much? No, but I'll give it to him. It's all yours, hon. Can I not give him any other armor? We don't have any Turian armor, so what you got, I'm so sorry, what you came with is what is your best option. Oh, he's wearing Agent. He can... Versus... Okay, hold on. I need to look at his armor again. 104. Oh, actually... That's, I think, better. Oh, where were we at before? Hold on. His shields were at 112 and his... Oh, I went down. That was not an upgrade. Oh, because I'm clicking human armor. 49. Okay, great. Yeah, meanwhile, Becca's doing her Power Watch Simon. What is it? Your Power Watch Simon Sims. Do you... So you usually, Ashley, you're usually doing the biotic, right? As your class, it is what it is. So do you think you'd do like insanity with biotic again? Man, as much as I am sad that I didn't choose biotic, I think it's better that I didn't. Hold on, not yet. I'm not sure yet. I clicked no. Oh, because I clicked don't choose the things. Okay. We can just choose the... I think we didn't like those as much. Okay. Yeah, I would have loved to do biotic, but I couldn't imagine. I'm already jump scared, and all I have to do is point and shoot. I can't imagine having to, you know, figure out a biotic's abilities. I'm so glad I was swayed away from doing that. But someday I would love to replay this with the other abilities. Accuracy. Honestly, let's just go for more damage right now and see if that helps. I really hope I'm not hurting us by just going straight up damage. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I go out and grab Rex really quick, though. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go grab Rex, because I think this is a... Sorry, who made that sound? Care to explain yourselves? Oh, Vanguard, I forgot that was an option. Where'd my car go? Okay. All I had to do was look left, you know? Easy as that. Okay. Let's go grab Rex. Hate to say it, but I think we need some extra firepower. It's gonna let me choose again, right? Okay, great. There's Rex. And Rex is probably gonna have so much to level up because we haven't played with him in a minute. Oh, I had to... Do I have to get the turrets again? Oh, we didn't think about this at all. That's fine. I was like, okay, and then it's just gonna land right outside this thing again, and... Third time's a charm? Third time's a charm, folks. Yeah, I forget Vanguard's an option. And is Vanguard the one that's kind of like biotic, soldiery combined? Or remind me, what was that one? It's been a minute, it feels like, since we've done any character creation. Should I just try and drive up this as I knock myself off the one little cliff that we were on? The turrets are back! That's my fault. That's on me. That's on me. Well, why are they in a different... That feels like they're in a different spot. Hold up. They saw us getting back up, and they said, not on my watch. Okay, let's actually level up Rex really quick. Oh, he's huge! He has 45 points? Oh, my word. Can we level up everything right now? Fitness. I'm just gonna... Yeah, honestly, let's go make him so leveled up with his guns. Like, unbelievable amounts of leveled up with his weapon. Sure. Yeah, let's just tank him. Fitness. Your armor's protection, emergencies. Warp. Barrier. Increases barrier. Increases stasis. Unlock stasis. Sure. Okay. I just want him to be strong and I just want him to do so much damage. Like soldier. I almost went Vanguard because I was like, the foundation of soldier was good because I wanted to add a little bit of biotic in there, but I was like, honestly, I was a little afraid that I was not gonna, like, I barely know how to, walk forward. I can't imagine. Also, trying to be like, and you're gonna lift something with your mind. Good luck. Okay, I'm just gonna click on these again. So, because we read these, and I just want to click them so that they're not flashing at us anymore. But yeah, Vanguard sounded like a really cool option. Everything just sounded really like a lot of fun to try. But I'm glad for our first playthrough, we went a more basic route. Okay. Just really testing the Mako to its limits. Just go this way. I feel like they're closer. Or something. Try not to get in the crater. We fully almost went over the edge. Is this... Hey guys, we're friends here, right? I'm just taking us overboard. Is the layout not different? I'm sorry, I feel crazy right now. I feel like we immediately went and that was flat land where other turrets were. Huh? Okay, that one was really interesting to me too, but that was the reason I think I shied away from it, because I was like, if I don't have combat skills, just knowing me, I need to have like basic melee capabilities. Because that's my... I'll just fall back to that. I'm like, I just need to hit and shoot something. Ooh. The layout feels different over here. They saw we were getting Rex as backup, and they didn't like that. Because the tech and biotic abilities sound like so much fun. I just wish I trusted myself to do any of that. The layout is different. I'm sorry, huh? Or did we not just see those before? Were these there the whole time and we just ignored those? Hold on, we just went up a different way then. Okay, then those ones are down there. Maybe I just ignore those for now. Maybe we just take these ones out. But yeah, on another playthrough, I'll definitely have to be brave and do... Be brave. I'll definitely have to challenge myself to use the more biotic and technical abilities. Do you play on controller too, right? I initially started playing with controller and then I went to the mouse and keyboard. So I'm sure it would take me a second to get the functionality right on a mouse and keyboard. Oh, this one's taken out already. Oh, great, because it did save. Yippee! So we just went to other ones that are there. Okay, that's fine. We'll do a quick save again. Xbox, nice, nice, nice.
I'm on my way.
Oh! Hey, guys. Group huddle. So we go in there. Rex, you gotta take everybody out. Garrus, I will help you take everybody out, but, like, I really want you to stay alive. Just... please don't die. Rex, if you could take everyone out for us, I would really appreciate that. Okay, everyone? 1, 2, 3, go! Okay, great. Got it. Why do we all jump out and just, like, give each other a big kiss? We all said, good luck in there. Hope you have a great time. Okay, guys. We can do this. Rex, it's been a minute since you've been on a mission. I believe in you. I believe in you, okay? Oh, there's another decryption thing here. We'll be looking at that, unfortunately, because we cannot help ourselves, and we will hit everything that you shouldn't be hitting. A miracle. Every time. Oh, I'm so sorry to delay again, but I need to change Rex's equipment. He's got the basics, and we got to make sure he's so kitted out. 228, 247, 247. And then see if there's anything else that's better. I'm also doing this, like, a quick check of everything. So there's a good chance I'm missing something, but... okay. I think what he's got now is good. 90. I gave all the good stuff to the other guys, too. I gave a lot of good stuff to Tali before I let her... before I sat her out of this one. I've actually never... I don't think I've played any games on Xbox. Because we grew up with PlayStation. So, I don't even think I had any friends that had a PlayStation. Or, I'm doing another save for fun. Just not saving once means now I have to save 20 times. I don't remember any friends that I had growing up that had an Xbox either. So I don't think I've played any games on Xbox at any point. Okay. Oh man, this is gonna be so brutal. Overkill. No overheating. Shields with a certain radius. Yeah, let's do the overheating. Warp. Armor's protection. Let's do that. Hold on, what did I choose? Actually, I think I want to do that one. Carnage. And then shield burst. Why do I have... Okay. Oh, they're so coming for us. Oh, my word! I'm gonna die!
Bring it on!
Do we really want to say that again? Are you sure? Oh, I think I don't want this one. It's taking forever.
Clear.
Okay. A miracle? A miracle. Now I'm just looking for stuff. Okay, Rex, good addition, good addition. We needed a tank. Power junction. Oh, okay, huh. Why do they always scare me when they're right behind me and I know they're there? I didn't get to use any of these power cells. Or I didn't get to do anything with them. I know, they're like, bring it on. Let's go, baby. And I'm like, I'm so scared. And I'm like, please make it stop. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be the commander. You guys take over. Flee! Flee for your lives! Flee! What's his name in Lord of the Rings? That's the guy I'll turn into. What is this? Kinda... Okay. That's kind of weird. I'm sure when we go into these other rooms, there's going to be more people or more drones, so cannot wait for that. Yippee! Oh. Are there 27 barriers that we have to get through? Oh, why would you make me look around a corner? Unfortunate for me. A scaredy cat? 57 hallways, 57 doors. And I'm supposed to play a scary game when this is how I behave? Do I just blow it up?
Just lead the way.
No, can you tell me?
Let's get moving.
Great. Open? No, that's the door over there. Okay. Oh, I'm afraid as soon as we start blowing this up, something's gonna attack us. It's the only option though, right? Yeah, it's just like taking these things out. Okay, let's actually try this from the doorway. We can easily escape if we need. No. second. Destroy the conduits in each of the 3 VI cores. Am I doing any damage to those? Toxic gas.
Just the way I like 'em.
Oh, are we gonna have to run for it as soon as this is done? Okay, everybody, get ready to literally run for your life. Oh, thank goodness. I don't like when they make that sound. Destroy it! This is turning into our Lord of the Rings version of Mass Effect. Destroy it! It's like we're on the... From where? But heads up where? Did you just say heads up? What did he say to me? I'm talking. Lights on the optical manufacturer's flickered and died. The first of the 3 computing clusters containing the VIs offline. Uh-oh. That means the 3rd one's gonna be the trouble, isn't it? Hold on. Was that it? No. Hold on. Oh, excuse me? Oh, did I have to go to where the other turrets were? Oh, was that what they were blocking? Oh, so it was just, okay. Please don't ambush me again. These power junctions, that's just for... What does that do? Does that help me with anything? I thought those were for explosions. That would... No, those do. Because there's some where you can... the power clusters? Or whatever it is. Whatever it's called. And a lot of fights where you can blow those up to deal extra damage. At least that's what I thought I was seeing. Also, ads are starting soon. Thank you all for hanging. Okay, good. Thank goodness. We're probably just going to be going to the next cluster and more of the same. More fear that we'll experience. But yeah, grab a snack. Stretch your legs. Get a drink. Thank you all for hanging on this Tuesday. Oh, is there another? There's just more doors. That's what it is. Okay. We learn things slowly but surely. Okay, so another battle like that again. Yippee!
All clear.
Thank goodness. I fear it won't be that way for long. But I'm glad you are confident, Garrus. One of us has to be. And it's sure not going to be me. If anybody would like to be the commander here, hey, by all means. You do it. You do you. Give me 1 second. My thumb. On mouse and keyboard, I realize I have like a claw hand. I have to relax or something because my thumb, man, it is like primed and claw and ready to go. It is painful. I'm like, relax. I'm always just tense. Okay, I would like to take cover. Thank you. Can't see them this time. Last time they ambushed us from the other side. Or they got to us first from the other side. They're gonna kill us first. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Oh, I needed it. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Oh, he's right there. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, there's still one more. He's gonna bomb! Okay. Is that it? Nobody said all clear, but I don't see any more red dots. Okay. Who just made that sound? Is that me? I should never be in a position of power, ever. I should never be a leader of anything, ever. Okay, so it just does extra damage around. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Doing great, Commander, and me like, God, please. Just questioning every second I can possibly question things. Oh, yep, that's me. I'm the leader. Thanks for your support, chat. Thanks, everyone. I needed that. That's actually not what I meant to do. Believe it or not. Oh, did I? What gun am I using? The bunker complex. Okay. Did I put my pistol on? Okay, that actually... Maybe I don't want... There we go. Got a smaller window. Got to thread the needle. Thread the needle. It's a pretty big needle. Pretty big loophole to get through. Okay. Garrus! Garrus! Oh, shoot. We're stuck. Garrus! No. No, I'll find you. I'll come for you. I won't leave you. How do we do this? What if it was integral that he was on this side with us? Oh, no. Oh, no. We're stuck. We're stuck. Okay. Fine. I was looking for another power cell to take that out. Okay. That's fine. Okay, maybe we do keep that one up so we know our back is covered. You know? You know? How am I getting injured? I'm far away. I'm at least 30 feet away. I'm not that far, but I'm at least 10 feet in the distance. So, you guys, that's funny. Think you can hurt me. Hold on, let's do a quick save. Lest we forget what happens when we don't. Offline! Yippee! I sure hope this doesn't change anything. Someone somewhere. Always shoot first. That's our motto here. Except for our motto first is come in guns blazing, full of fear, shoot around like this for a second and then start doing anything with confidence. You know what? I lied. We don't do anything with confidence. So, sorry to tell you. We will not be confident in this house. Okay. I really thought that was going to be another power cell that I had to do to take this out. I don't know why. I think I'm so used to Jedi Survivor, where if you see a force field, that's not coming out. Or, like, you're not taking that down by shooting it. Because we also did, we had a lightsaber, so that kind of... Whoops, that's not run. This is run. And which one was the last one we went to? I think we went to that one. So let's drive over to this other one. I don't necessarily... We can walk, but if we need to make a quick exit, I would much rather... Whoops.
Heading out.
Be right by the Mako. Yes, that is true. Thank you, Rex. Okay, do you think this third one is going to be the hardest? Because...
We got them all, Shepard.
I was trying to quick save. Do you think this is going to be the hardest? Because we've taken 2 out of 3, and they're like, whichever one is the last one is going to be the hardest. Okay, okay, okay. Right. These droids are going to be actually brutal, maybe? Question mark? A miracle. I'll say it every time. And I do. I can, I will, and I do, okay? Oh, we almost had that one. I was feeling good about that run. Nice! It does feel like we somehow get everything by accident, though, you know? Okay, they are waiting for us, I fear. You could overheat their weapons. And then if you could just rage. Shotgun. Is he using a shotgun? I think so. Immediately! That's exactly how it felt! What did he say? He said good job? Or all done? You know what? I preferred that one because they were all in front, waiting. Oh, yeah. Every time the R2-D2 scream happens, it is... You guys time it perfectly because that's exactly what's going through my head. That's just exactly what's happening in here. Head empty except for R2-D2 scream. No thoughts, just scream. Just screaming. Oh, is there going to be another battle behind this door? Ooh, okay. We didn't have to aim at any of those, but we did. Additional security. Dang it! We knew that was coming. At what point? Where? When? Okay. I'll leave you guys to it. Give me a moment. I'll be right here. Okay. Garrus, walk this way because every time I shoot at this door, I shoot at this, we still hit damage. But I don't want to hit you, okay? See, yeah, they're his shield. I haven't confirmed or denied whether or not I have friendly fire, so... Who's to say if half of your deaths have been caused by me? I don't know. Who's to say? Who could possibly know? Great. Love that. Love that for us. Hate that for us. I'm just gonna close that. No, maybe we shouldn't close that in case we need more room. I just worry there's gonna be more drones coming down this way. Let's just close this one. Keep those two open. And pray for the best. Okay, guys, you know the plan. Garrus, you overheat. And Rex, you gotta be a tank. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's take him out, take him out. Let's go, guys, let's go. I think we got him, Rex. I think we got him. Does that... Listen, I feel like I was slightly more confident that one. We knew what to do in that case. Just watch. The biggest drone you've ever seen is about to come from the ceiling. We're gonna completely lose our cool. Where? Enemy sighted... Area... You can't... Rex, don't fake me out like that. No, funny. That's big, great jokes, Rex. Good jokes. I think they hear my mic. I think they can hear me talking. He said, "Oh, you want a big boss? Look out." That was actually mean. Burst of white noise over all frequencies nearly deafens you. Your heart suit's heads up display interprets into a series of zeros and ones. They repeat again and again, blanketing all frequencies until the light of the final VI cluster flicker and die. Specialized class achieved? Okay, what is that in binary? Hold on. I'm taking a picture of that. I want to know what that means in binary. That's not specialized class achieved. That's not the translation of it, right? Your specialized class will replace your base class in the talents of on the squad screen. Talent ranks on your base class transfer over to your specialized class. Go to your squad screen to view the bonuses you gain with each rank of in your specialization class. Huh? Shock Trooper? Highly trained killing machine shock troopers excel in all combat situations. Sounds just like us, right, chat? Excuse me, I don't know where that hiccup came from. I hiccup every time I lie. Sounds like us, right? We're definitely skilled at combat. Increases health, increases damage protection, improves immunity or barrier ability, improves the adrenaline ability. Honestly, that is huge because we need protection and more damage. Commandos rely on lethal efficiency. Ugh, efficiency, kind of our weakness. And precision strikes rather than brute force eliminate their opponents. I feel like that's our entire focus. It's just brute force getting it done. I'm like, I don't know. Aim somewhere. Hit something. Increases damage with all weapons. Improves immunity ability, marksman ability, and assassination ability. I would love that, but I think we're going to go here because I think just for my playthrough and how I'm doing, I think I need something just like baseline heal and increase damage, barrier protection. Let's go. I think that's good. I looked up like right when a rocket was passing or right when the fire was going. Pew! Well, let's go, squad. Let's fucking go. That was actually great. That was a big... That was a... I honestly... I had anticipated this being a larger quest, but I don't know why I didn't... But the specialization... brute force... Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, that's us. Efficiency, we don't know her, okay? That's, like we've said before, chat, none of our business. When we're not good at something, we close our eyes and ignore it. We do not improve our skills. We do not get better. We simply ignore it and tuck it away forever. Hey, Rex. Sorry, am I in your way? Nice. I think we did everything. Yippee! Okay. Okay. Yeah, I actually needed to go to my journal first. I am so sorry. I will be exiting. Sorry, don't mind me. I keep avoiding the main quest. We've really only done a couple bits of the main quest. Really? The only main quest that we've really accomplished is the prologue and getting all of our team. That's done on the main quest. What do we want to do now? I'm kind of having a good time just side questing around. I can't believe we've only done, we've really only done the side quests. I can't believe we haven't done a main quest yet. Well, we have, but I'm not ready to commit to doing a main quest. I'm scared. I think, so with so many other games, I feel confident enough that I'm like, you know what? I'm not skilled yet, but we'll kind of keep proceeding and we'll get there and we'll figure out what we need to do. But with this game, I just feel so, like, I think it's just the new gaming, you know, mouse and keyboard, that I just feel much less confident going into a main quest scenario. I don't know. I just don't feel as confident as I do in other games. Like, not that I feel confident in other games. Not that I'm like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing. 'Cause I don't. But this one I'm like, no, I'll take my time. I like want to level up. I think I just have wanted to level up and get more confident before I do anything else. Maybe we do this? Is there anything low-key? Hostage situation. Oh, I'm so sorry. I keep yawning. I'm so sorry, chat. Okay. Signs of battle and valuable materials are just items. How many quests are in this game total? I wonder, is there a way to see our percentage completed? Codex. Ooh, actually, what have we not seen? Ships and vehicles. Combat drones. Drones are small robots used to support and supplement organic soldiers on the battlefield. They have no artificial intelligence of any kind, but follow fixed, minimally adaptive programs. Most varieties employ mass effect levitation to improve mobility. All modern armies rely on veritable fleets of drones for routine soldiering, static garrisons, patrols, etc. The use of drones in non-critical duties keeps manpower needs down and reduces casualties in low-intensity conflicts. Less advanced races and cultures with less sensitivity to casualties have correspondingly fewer drones in their inventory. Drones are of little use in conventional open field battles as they are poorly armed and armored. In addition to combat drones, support drones are used to assist organic units in the field. Reconnaissance drones are small, stealthy crafts that screen combat units in the field and warn commanders when enemies are spotted. Electronic warfare drones supplement battlefield technicians, serving as mobile jammers and ELINT, electronic intelligence gathering platforms. Militaries and civilian police utilize dazzler drones equipped with powerful strobe lights to disorient and subdue intruders during using non-lethal force. Drone formations are officially referred to as wings, i.e. deploy the 4th Assault Drone Wing on the left flank. Common soldiers often refer to friendly formations as flocks and enemy formations as swarms. Noted. Locked in here. I'm telling you. I kind of want to see percentage completed. I don't think we've completed that much because again we've done like 2 of the main quests. I doubt it. I doubt we can see that. No. Options? Okay, that's fine. Okay. Do we do a main quest or do we keep doing side quests? Maybe we're brave. We got a couple hours left. We've got, okay. We've probably got a little over an hour. So we can probably spend the next hour. I feel like that quest took us 2 hours, right? Because we had to start and stop 20 times. Because we died the first time. Is a little over an hour gonna be enough to get through this quest? Because I feel like these will be a little bit more extensive than just a side quest. And I feel like once we get locked in on a main quest, let's do main quest. We haven't done one in a minute, and we could open up new dialogue with our team, which would be fun. And by team, I mean Garrus. Okay, so head to Nevaria to investigate reports of Geth on the world. Okay, we're going to Nevaria. Let's do a main quest. Yippee! I gotta stop saying yippee. I keep saying that, and I'm so sorry. I gotta stop saying that. Nevaria. Did they tell us which planet? Our one true love. Yes, 100%. Oh, it's Nevaria. Pax Nevaria. Interesting. Okay. So cool. Nevaria. Okay. Svarog. Svarog is a small but typical hydrogen and helium gas giant whose orbit lies quite close to the star. It is unusual for a star with close orbiting gas giant to have a habitable world. Svarog is Pax's only gas giant, but its temperature, powerful winds, and high orbital velocity make it a poor candidate for helium-3 mining. While Nevaria enjoys plentiful deuterium for its fusion planets, it imports all of its helium-3 from out system. Read about these first. Veils? I don't know. I can only hope, you know, what can we say? It's a match made in heaven. He just doesn't know it yet. He doesn't know he's about to be so head over heels for us. He doesn't know, but it will hit him like a ton of bricks when it does. Okay? Velez has a thin atmosphere of xenon and krypton. Most other materials have frozen and fallen as snow. Its surface is composed of potassium and with deposits of magnesium. While investigating the primitive and anaerobic life of Velez, binary helix survey teams discovered a cunningly hidden anchorage of the ancient Krogan warlord Moro. Many records and artifacts of the Krogan rebellions were recovered and sold at auction. That empty base is now abandoned. Have we read that before? Or is there another warlord? No, there was a warlord, one of the few female Krogan that were still fertile. And then when she died, everyone went mad. Like, they were very mad. All the Krogans, her followers. Marana is an icy planetoid smaller than Earth's moon. Many planetary geologists suspect it was once an Oort cloud ice dwarf which migrated inwards after an encounter with some other body. While the crust is frozen water ice, deep layers are mostly silicates with pockets of magnesium and aluminum. Marana is tidally locked to Pax. The same side always faces the sun. Oh, interesting. Listen, we're romance lovers in this house. We're so ready for our romance. Hold on. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any planets. Nothing visible, but maybe something invisible. Oh, wow, that's gorgeous. Novaria is a small frozen terrestrial world, barely habitable by conventional definitions. It is privately chartered by the Novaria Development Corporation, who lease out labs to perform research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. Given Novaria's unique situation, it is the only source of many. A source of many wild conspiracy theories. Founded 2163, population 361,400. Port Hanshan is the capital. Interesting. We haven't really not been in any habited areas. Like every time we go into a zone, it is completely. Oh, I exited and I meant to land. We really don't see people. We just see Geth. We're investigating
Approach
the Geth.
control. This is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Oh, interesting. Okay, let's talk to our people. Let's see if there's new dialogue. I'm trying to open this door. First, I think the new dialogue will show up afterwards, but I just have to see. I just have to, for fun, see if there's anything new. Okay, we're just gonna go straight to the guy. Okay.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Did I ask this
Well,
before?
not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the cycles. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
Goodbye. No, I'm asking more questions.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Hmm?
You mean threatening? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview.
Who's to say who did that?
Him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
Oh, that's crazy.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes they wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Don't tell me that. Don't just lie. That's horrible.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
I mean, I don't like either of these options. You just let him go. I want to keep...
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order.
Yeah.
They were worried about the hostages, worried about casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs, but they wouldn't listen.
Oh, okay. I feel like we gotta go top to keep Paragon. See, again, the only time I question myself is with Garrus. Right now, the only time that I'm like, maybe we do agree with what he's saying is when it's with Garrus. No, I gotta agree with them because the hostages, we do care about the hostages. We gotta teach it, we gotta help him unlearn his background where it just get the bad guy at all costs, even at the expense of other people. Because that's what we did. We got with whatever the cult leader on the commune, we saved all the biotics so that we can get to the one guy, Kyle. It didn't have to end in bloodshed. So we gotta unlearn that. We gotta teach him. We gotta be firm, okay? We gotta be firm. We can't just agree with everything he says.
It's not worth the risk. You pursue the vessel and disable it. That's the best choice.
They sent the military after him, but he got away just the same. Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
Oh, I don't like disagreeing with him, but I have to. I think I have to. That's the only time I question myself. With anybody else, I'm like, yeah, whatever. No, if we can save people, I think we save people. We save people. Like, I don't, either you have much more certainty that the hostages die versus take the chance that you can still get everyone out alive and still get the guy you're looking for. I don't think it's worth taking out the hostages. I just want to agree with him because it's Garrus. That's the only reason.
If you don't care about the fate of those hostages, then you're no better than he is. You're just a terrorist with a badge.
Yeah, maybe you're right. It doesn't make it any easier, but I see your point. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salian?
I sent out feelers.
Maybe we can find him.
I'm hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Yeah, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me!
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
We save people, we save people. I'm gonna have to start I have to get it like a quote command where I can save some of my all of the dumb things I say. We save people, we save people. You know what I mean? Just those bunched up right next to each other. Wise words from Lil Brittany. You know?
What do you want, Shepard?
Personnel
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Yes?
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
Oh.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up. To stop.
He was not interested.
I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And
That's
for
smart.
a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk.
Yikes.
We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be.
Oh
Violence
no.
is forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
Wow. Whoa, I'm sorry. Rex's background is so interesting. Everything we've learned about him and his culture has been, yes, tragic, but just there's like, wow. I did not expect that. What a plot twist. Wow. I was like, yeah, he's just like, you know, trying to sway the warlord. That's fine. That's totally natural and reasonable and normal. Didn't think it was his dad. That sucks. That he had to kill his father? Oh, that sucks. Oh, poor Rex. Rex, I'm so sorry. Do you need to beat somebody up? We can beat somebody up, whatever you need, if that makes you feel better.
You
Family.
must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
Yeah, does he have anybody else?
Trying to make me cry, Shepard.
No, I just if you want to, if you need to, you can.
Unfinished business with my family.
I really like Rex.
But that's all.
Really?
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
What's so important about this armor?
Oh, am I gonna help him?
It's a relic. Useless, really. But it was worn by 5 generations of my family before the war. It's rightfully mine. Originally, it was taken by the Turian military.
Yikes.
We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Taun Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
I'll look for it.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
So long, Rex.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Oh, I like this. Okay, great. We're finally getting some quests with, like, our people specifically. I'll talk to Ashley later. Sorry. Not. Sorry, not. I'm gonna get quests from, I hope from everybody. Let's see what Tali has. Were you guys here before? Were you always there? Oh, that's so interesting about Rex's history. How tragic to, like, have to kill your father. Well, a knife in the chest. Did he say officially, like, he knew he was dead? Or is it going to be one of those, like, I'm alive, actually. Surprise! I'm here. I'm actually going to take this armor from him instead of you. Bye-bye. Are we going to have to face down? The Papa? Are we going after the Papa? I'm interested. So, okay. So, Rex's was very personal. And Garrus's was very, like, it became personal to him to not be able to get that guy and, like, you know, bring him to justice after all of the horrors that he caused. But I would love, have we heard any history about Garrus that much? Like, does it feel like we have a sense for who he is? It feels like he's really going through a change. Like, everybody's going through, like, a bit of a change right now. Like, but I mean, Rex, he's got unfinished business, but he's kind of got a mission and goal. Garrus, he has unfinished business with this guy, but we really don't know much personally about him, unless we have, and it's been so long since we've learned it. Tali, we know that she comes from the flotilla, and she's, you know, doing this to help her people and, you know, not a sense of, like, trying to redeem for the mistakes that they've made by creating the Geth, but she does have a lot of knowledge that she wants to use to, like, prevent that from happening in the future and, like, prevent the Geth growth from continuing. And Liara, she is really trying to... She's gathering knowledge, gathering information. Her mom now is the one that I believe they were saying was potentially working with Saren and helping him. So she's kind of trying to counteract that and help us. So I feel like we have personal connections to a lot of our people. But Garrus, I want to know more about his background and his, like, personal history.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're feeling better. You sound happier than last time because you were sad.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
She said through the helmet.
I'm sleeping much better now.
That's good.
I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is.
We can get you a sound machine if you need.
Though. I know Saren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board.
They've got really important family members here.
The decisions of the Conclave for the good
Whoa.
of the fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
You're royalty? That's a lot of pressure. Ooh. Honestly, I'm just...
Are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work.
I was gonna say no, but I'm curious what...
Isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
Well, I don't know.
I probably had it easier than most growing up. But it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
Interesting.
That must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry, there's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage, something that will forever change our lives for the better.
Yikes.
If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
What if we save the galaxy? Yeah, what if... Honestly, she's on the best mission possible. Because if we succeed, then she'll go back being like, no big deal. I helped save everyone, prevented this massive evil force from coming back and taking out all by, what is it? All life forms, so you're welcome. So, honestly, she found the right place.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian's ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth.
Yeah.
If we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
Well, we can do multiple things at once. We can do a lot of things if you need help. I'm helping everybody.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Oh, that's sad.
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with. And he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant. Like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once.
Oh, that's sad.
He was always weighed down by all that responsibility.
That's so sad.
I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it. Not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
I want to talk about something else.
Let's not talk about that anymore. I think we've heard everything else.
I should go.
Man, she didn't have a quest for us. Or she updated the codex. Where am I going? Okay. Turian's biology. Okay. The Turian homeworld, Palaven, has a metal-poor core, generating a weak magnetic field and allowing more solar radiation into the atmosphere. To deal with this, most forms of life on Palaven evolved from some sort of metallic exoskeleton to protect themselves. The reflective plate-like skin makes Turians less susceptible to long-term low-level radiation exposure, but they do not possess any sort of natural armor. A Turian's thick skin does not stop projectiles and directly and directed energy bolts. Although life on Palaven is carbon-based and oxygen-breathing, it is built on dextro amino acids. This places the Turians in a distinct minority on the galactic stage. The Quarians are the only other known sapient dextro protein race, the food of humans, Asari, and Solarians who evolved in levoamino acid-based biospheres, will at least best pass through Turian systems without providing any nutrition. At worst, it will trigger an allergic reaction that can be fatal if not immediately treated. Interesting. Then what are they eating? I would love to. I hope in the second game, I don't know if this will happen or not, but I'm hoping that we can at least visit some of the homeworlds, or at least other worlds, and walk through their cities and see the people, their other species, like living and existing. Like, right, a lot of what we're doing right now is like going onto empty planets and like searching around, which honestly I really love and don't have any complaints towards. But I also would love to, like, even when we were talking to Talia, I was thinking, I'm like, man, I would love to visit the flotilla, or like love to be amongst the Quarians, like, or just the Citadel. We see a number of different species around, but I would love to visit different worlds and not just, you know, have an objective, but just be able to walk and trade and see what they're eating, see what they're talking about, like, you know, see what their planets are made of. If we can go on them, you know, whatever, if it's habitable to humans. But I would love to just like see all of that. That would be so cool. That would be my next sort of wish for the next game. Even though, like I said, it's not really a complaint. This is just like, in addition to what we have now, I would love to see, like, to dive into the environment. Maybe there will be more chances for that as we continue the main quest, because right now we've just mostly done the side quests. This has been like the largest bit of information we've received in a second. So maybe if we do main quests, there will be more, like, you know, because Noveria, we just landed there, and that's the first bit of contact that we've had upon landing on a planet. So this could be more exploratory before we get to the Geth. So I'm very excited to see this. Yeah, because we really haven't delved into many main quests yet. Krogan culture. The harsh Krogan homeworld conditioned the Krogan psychology for toughness, just as it did with the body. Krogan have always had a tendency to be selfish, unsympathetic, and blunt. They respect strength and self-reliance, and are neither surprised nor offended by treachery. The weak and selfless do not live long. In their culture, looking out for number one is simply a matter of course. After their defeat in the rebellions, the very concept of Krogan leadership was discredited. Where a warlord could once command enough power to bring entire solar systems to heel and become overlord, these days it is rare for a single leader to have more than 1,000 warriors swear allegiance to him. Most Krogan trust and serve no one but themselves. This solitary attitude stems in part from a deep sense of fatalism and futility, a profound social effect of the genophage that caused Krogan numbers to dwindle to a relative handful. Not only that are they angry that the entire galaxy seems out to get them, the Krogans are also generally pessimistic about their race's chances of survival. The surviving Krogans see no point to building for the future. There will be no future. The Krogan live with an attitude of kill, pillage, and be selfish, for tomorrow we die. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, nice. Although the Conclave establishes civil laws such as much as any planet-based democracy, enforcement and trials are more unique. After the flight from the Geth, there were few constables to police the millions of civilians aboard the fleet. So the Navy parceled out Marine squads to maintain order and enforce the law. Today, Quarian Marines have evolved training and tactics akin to civilian police, but remain adept at combat in the confined spaces of a starship and fully under the command of the military. Once taken into custody, the accused is brought before the ship's captain for judgment. While the ship's council may make recommendations, tradition holds that the captain has absolute authority in the matters of discipline. Most are lenient, assigning additional or more odious maintenance tasks aboard the ship. Persistent recidivists are accidentally left on the next habitable world. That's so funny. They're like, whoops, left this guy here. Sorry about it. Left habitable. This practice of abandoning criminals on other people's planets is a point of friction between the Quarians and the systems they pass through. Yeah, that's right. They're kind of just like, they're your problem now. Captains rarely have another choice. With space and resources at a premium, supporting a non-productive prison population is not an option. In the early years, many Quarian freighters were armed and used as irregular privateers. Civilian ships still show a strong preference for armament, making them unpopular targets for pirates. Though they have rebuilt their military, there are still mere hundreds of warships to protect tens of thousands of ships. The Quarian Navy follows strict routines of patrol and take no chances. If the intent of an approaching ship can't be ascertained, they shoot to kill. The ancient Quarians practiced ancestor worship. Even after abandoning faith for secularism, Quarians continued to revere the wisdom of elders. As time passed and Quarian technology advanced, they inevitably turned their knowledge to preserving the personalities and memories of the elderly as computer virtual intelligences. These recordings became a repository of knowledge and wisdom stored in a central databank and available through an extranet connection. They held no illusions that this was a form of immortality. Like all virtual intelligences, their electronically preserved ancestors were not truly sapient. This was considered a surmountable problem. Sapience could surely be reduced to simple mathematics. The Quarians began exhaustive research into creating artificial intelligence so they could learn to escape the bounds of mortality and give their ancestral records true awareness. Unfortunately, the life the Quarians created did not accept the same truths they did. The Geth destroyed the ancestor databanks when they took over. Oh, that sucks! Oh, that's also very interesting. And the creation of the AI. They're like, no, we just wanted a more expansive way of holding the ancestors' knowledge and expanding on it, not that they wanted to I guess turn against them. Also, ads are starting soon. I can't believe it's been another hour. My gosh. Thank you all for hanging out on this Tuesday night. We're probably going to be reading, exploring a little bit. Thank you all for being here. Stretch your legs, grab a drink, get a snack, and we'll be seeing you in a little bit. Okay. In the centuries since they evacuated their homeworld, most Quarians have returned to the religion in various forms. Many believe that the rise of the Geth and the destruction of their ancestors were chastisement for arrogantly forsaking the old ways and venerating self-made idols. Others have a more philosophical outlook, believing that their race was indeed ignorant, but no supernatural agency lay behind the Geth revolt. Rather, the Quarians' actions wrought their own doom. Either way, every Quarian would agree that their own hubris cost them their homeworld. Wow. That's so sad. Do you like how it feels like 3 hours ago we were like, we're definitely gonna get on this main quest. No, we're definitely gonna do it. There's just so many people to talk to. I think I'm gonna talk to Liara, who... No, she's actually down here, I think, in the med bay. See what she's up to. And then maybe we'll talk to Kaden.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Maybe? Tell me more about you.
Pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
I mean, yeah, that's not wrong.
We don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
I'll take it, thank you. Am I like that? No. But I like to, you know, I'll be generalized for some good human traits.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully.
I agree with that, yeah.
In your path to get what you
want.
It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
Not my problem, me. No, I agree with that. And that's why it's so annoying every time we've talked to that one guy, the ambassador for the humans. He just, my way, this way, I don't care about cooperating with other species. And I'm like, guy, like, this is why the other species don't like us. It's because cooperation is actually good. We can benefit humans and other species. It doesn't have to be all human all the time. Like, come on. Like, let's, bigger picture, guy. Just, it drives me nuts.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you survived shows a remarkable strength.
So you're researching me now. Okay. Let's see. Are we gonna kiss after this?
You didn't need to go.
Is she romancing me?
I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander.
Okay, maybe not.
Last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Okay. Are we... I'm choosing the Paragon option, because it's the top option, you know? Or, you know. I'm not trying to go wishy-washy or renegade. Are we about to be romanced? Listen. If it's not Garrus, then it's okay with Liara, but I don't know. Maybe listen, I know we can choose whoever we want, and it's fine. But I don't know.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant Alenko.
I knew I felt too much of a connection with him. Hold on. I knew I felt too much of a connection with him. That's private. Kanan's special. Hold on. How do we reverse that? How do we reverse our connection with Kanan? He seems great, but I'm not doing that. Hold on. You're loading. It's not serious. I haven't even initiated with anything with him. They could sense it, though. Even though I didn't want that. Oh, I messed up. I didn't mess up. It's fine. But... Okay. Hold on a minute. Okay. So every option... Caden's special makes it sound like... Yep, he is somebody that I'm interested in. It's not serious, makes it sound like there is something, but I'm kind of not interested. Private says, I'm shutting this down immediately. I don't know how I make it clear that I'm not interested in him. I don't know. All these options make it sound like I'm shutting down this conversation. You know? Like, how do I not shut that down? How do I shut Caden down? I should have talked to him before Liara and been like, hey, bud, you're a great pal. I'm not bringing you on missions with me because I've got Garrus, Liara, Tali, and Rex, but you're a great guy. I'm simply not interested. Oh no, I've messed up. Also, she's been the most forward out of anybody. Is this the first person we could romance, though? Yeah, her and Caden. But Caden, it just kind of ended up being like, yeah, I would like to talk more if you are interested. That was the vibe. Not that anything was going to happen. She's like, immediate. I don't want anything with Caden. Oh, I don't want anything with Caden. See, okay. Oh, chat. I'm feeling distraught. There's no option that feels like we're shutting down Caden. They all feel like, because Caden's special. See that? Do I just go Paragon and hope for the best? That's private. Immediately no. That's not serious. That one I kind of would lean towards because I'm like, maybe that means it's not actually serious, but maybe there is something there. Caden's special admits like that there is something that I want from him, and that's not what I want. Hey, man. Hey, help. Help. Oh, no. I've made a huge mistake. Oh, gosh. Caden's... I wish there was a... And it's tough, too, because half the time the dialogue options here, I feel like they come out so much harsher, or, like, they have a completely different context when I actually click on them, and I'm like, no, that's not actually what I wanted to say. Never mind. Okay, chat, what are we feeling? I'll take some thoughts. If anybody has any. If not, also no worries. That's fine. I'll just sit here and spiral for another minute. Okay. It's not serious. I haven't even initiated anything with him. That's crazy that they're already like... Okay. So here's my thought. Every time we choose Paragon, it feels like it's a positive in this conversation's direction. And I don't want to be wishy-washy. I don't want to be like a fence sitter. So my first instinct is like just to go Paragon again. But this one, it makes it sound like if I choose Paragon, that is a positive in towards Caden's relationship. You know, like the relationship with Caden, and that's not what I want. Saying it's not serious makes it kind of like maybe it helps break down that other relationship. You know? Ugh, I'm worried I'm gonna make the wrong choice. Oh, this is tough. Okay, this might be the case where I go wishy-washy. I say not serious. That's what I'm kind of feeling too. Honestly, I think I go not serious. Because I think that's gonna be better. Because I think if I choose Paragon, it'll be a confirmation of my relationship with Caden that I don't want, versus if I go wishy-washy, at least that kind of like, I think maybe hopefully opens up the door. If I say Caden's special, I think that confirms that there's a relationship there. Okay. If we can't romance, it's not meant to be, though. That's also fine. Okay. It's less about me wanting to romance Liara. It's more that I just want to make it clear that I'm not trying to romance Caden. That's actually the goal here. That's really what I want.
The lieutenant and I are just friends. Nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard?
Oh no! Now I have to choose!
Was I wrong about that, too?
Now I have to choose! Oh no! Oh no! Garrus will know. But he'll know. He'll know. Oh no, chat. I just want to be friends. Oh no, you were wrong. Here, let's think about it. So here's the thing. We could. But also, because if it wasn't going to be Garrus, it was going to be Liara. I just... Oh, no. Okay, no, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I just... I don't know. A part of me really wants to. Oh, man, a part of me wants to romance. But I can't believe that happened so fast. That felt like the fastest... Like, she was the last one on the ship, and she was immediately like... Yup. Yup. Interested. Yup. Let's do this. Oh, no. Chat, I need you to decide. Kidding, I'm not gonna make you guys decide. Oh, no. I thought I was gonna have more time. I thought it was gonna be more, like, subtle, like... I thought it was gonna be, like, I could, like, weasel my way into not doing it instead of being directly told. Okay, if I say just friends now, can I change my mind later if I wanted to? That's crazy. Okay, listen. I came into this in the beginning saying only Garrus. And I kind of still want to stick with that. I just want to be friends. This feels sad, though. But Garrus is right there, you know? And I just have to wait for him. Like I said, we're saving ourselves for Garrus. We're just waiting for our mans. We're just waiting for our mans. I'm kind of... Okay, it's really unfortunate, but I'm kind of leaning towards not romancing this time. Pink of our shirt. It would be a lie if I didn't save myself for Garrus now. Yeah, saving ourselves for Garrus. Yeah, I think... in my next playthrough, I promise I'll romance Liara. And then go straight to Garrus again, unfortunately. But I think I think I'm gonna stick with friends for now. It's crazy because like if Garrus wasn't here, boom, Liara immediately. And it's crazy because I can't even romance Garrus in this one. And I know we can do whatever we want and it actually doesn't matter. But I'll know and he'll know. And he'll be upset. He won't be upset. But the fact that he will know, no, the fact that I don't know. I committed to the bit. I committed to the bit of coming in and telling myself I wasn't gonna romance anyone. So I kind of have to be. I want to be true to what I started this game feeling, that I wasn't gonna romance anyone until the second game. Liara was a welcome surprise and actually like. Really, like, I'm so close. I'm so close to doing it. But I think we gotta stick with friends. I think we gotta stick with friends. I think, yeah. Ugh, I wish I could let her down easy. Say, you could all... Listen, I'm sorry. I already have... There's somebody that's already taken my heart. But if they didn't exist, you would have been the one. Can you imagine how horrible if somebody said that to you? The love of my life already exists, but if they weren't here, you would be number two. Like, imagine that. Imagine somebody saying that to you in real life. How horrible would that be? I'd be like, I would rather you just say no, you weren't interested in me. Instead of being like second place to the love of your life. Not interested in that, but thank you. Thanks. So thanks, no thanks. Okay, now that we've thoroughly talked ourselves into that. Oh, it makes me sad. Listen, like I said, if we didn't know about Garrus, if we didn't really like him, 100% we'd be romancing Liara. So in our hearts, like in our hearts, she's there with us. But we gotta save it for our mans. We gotta save it for our mans.
I'm not interested in you in that way.
Oh, why you have to say it like that?
This is very...
No!
Please, let's talk about something else.
No! Oh, that feels so sad.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Oh, that's sad. I didn't like the way that ended. Now we're gonna read about their history. She'll bounce back, I'm sure of it. Maybe we should have romanced her. Oh, I feel sad. I feel really sad. Thanks, Stream Elements. We're still here. We're just hanging. The pantheistic mainstream Asari religion is Siari. Siari, which translate roughly as all is one. The faithful agree on certain core truths. The universe is a consciousness. Every life within it is an aspect of the greater whole, and death is a merging of one's spiritual energy back into the greater universal consciousness. Siaris don't specifically believe in reincarnation. They believe that spiritual energy and return to the universal consciousness upon death will eventually be used to fill new mortal vessels. Siari became popular after the Asari left their homeworld and discovered their ability to meld with nearly any form of life. This ability is seen as proof that all life is fundamentally similar. Siari priestesses see their role as promoting unity between the disparate shards of the universe's awareness. Before the rise of Siari pantheism, Asari religions were as diverse as their political opinions. The strongest survivor of those days in the monotheistic religion, worshipping the goddess Athame. Like the Asari, the goddess cycles through the triple aspects of maiden, matron, and matriarch. Oh man, we really messed that one up.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
She loud.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
Did I hear Estes already?
But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always
go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, bye. Why was she so much louder than everybody else? That was crazy. Okay, I'm gonna talk to Kaden and I'm gonna have to let him down. Why is it always a slow walk up with him?
Do you have some time to talk now, Commander?
I can't believe we're letting down 2 people in one day. I'm listening. I'm gonna go middle to show less interest.
Let's hear it, Lieutenant. I'm always open to my officers.
We've played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that happen to you, Shepard. Commander.
Now that I've gone Paragon, I really don't like going middle ground, but I feel like I have to go middle ground, and this one just to be like, okay, like we're not buddies. We're not getting close.
This a personal observation, Caden?
Maybe that's not my place. I don't want to send any bad signals, Commander. Just, working on what I've picked up.
He seems sweet, though.
You tell me if I'm going too far.
Stop being vague.
We haven't had much off-duty time to talk. You have an issue with how things are going?
I'm not questioning any decision you've made, Shepard. Let me be clear about that. It's just my experience that once someone lets something slide, it tends to pick up speed. Do you get my meaning?
He's talking so vaguely.
Talk to me, Caden. You got a little black rain cloud sitting over your head.
I'll try to keep the deck dry. You know the records about the biotic trading out on Jump Zero? They're all classified, because the Alliance made mistakes. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Okay, this is not going where I expected, which is good. Maybe we'll get a quest from him and it won't be romantic. I would love to quest, you know.
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. To introduce himself, he liked to say, "I was at the helm of the dreadnought that killed your father." When I told him my dad wasn't in the war, he'd retired to Vancouver. My family had an inland home that matured to new beachfront. Burness had it in for me after that. He cut corners, pushed hard. I mean, you either came out a Superman or a wreck. A lot of kids snapped. A few died. The point of all of this, I guess, is that when you cut corners, it's not always obvious who pays for it.
So why are you telling me this? Is there something I can do to help you get over it?
I'm 32, Shepard. You don't serve as long as I have without coming to terms with yourself. You also learn
you're young still.
Special to you. You help them. Try to keep them from making mistakes.
Special, huh?
If I'm out of line, just say the word.
I'm interested, but not now? See, why did we have that with Liara? Listen, I'm not saying that it would have ever happened. But like letting her down, being like, hey, I'm kind of interested, but it's just like, it's not going to happen at the moment. This? Why are we letting him down easy? I want to let Liara down easy. I have to tell him he's out of line. I have to reject him completely. Right? I'm not interested in him. He seems very sweet, very nice, good intentions. Sweet guy. But I gotta... I'm interested, but not now. Why does he get another chance? Why didn't Liara get another chance? For me to like say no again. That's awful. No, I'm gonna say you're out of line because I think I gotta just... But it's gonna come out really mean. It's gonna come out really rude instead of just being like, hey, appreciate that. I'm in love with somebody else. That's the only reason why. I think I'm just gonna go with... I think I'm unfortunately just gonna go with you're out of line, which is gonna sound so mean. It's gonna sound so harsh. It's gonna sound so harsh, but I have to. Okay. Just, oh, it's gonna be so mean.
Sorry, Caden. This was just a battlefield thing.
There's my answer then. I'm sorry to have bothered you, Commander. I got some mixed signals.
I'm sorry.
With your permission, I should return to my duties.
Oh! Okay, there's that. We did it. Let 2 people down. Biotics possess extraordinary abilities, but they must live with minor inconveniences. The most obvious issue is getting adequate nutrition. Creating biotic Mass Effects takes such a toll on metabolism that active biotics develop ravenous appetites. The standard Alliance combat ration for a soldier is 3,000 calories per day. Biotics are given 4,500, as well as a canteen of potent energy drink for quick refreshment after hard combat. Another issue is electric charge. Electricity accumulated in Starship drive cores must be discharged, and so must the electricity in a biotic user. Biotics are prone to small static discharges when they touch metal. Unfortunately, human biotics also face suspicion and persecution, beginning with the popular misconception that they can read and control minds. Biotics symbolize the dehumanization of mankind to become philosophically or religiously opposed to gene modification and cybernetics. Militaries are the only organization that always welcomes biotics, offering them huge recruitment incentives. Ooh. So they're just used as weapons and anything. Okay, Caden, I am so sorry. Love that story. Or not. Is there anything over here? No? Just hanging? Okay. Man, that was confusing. At first I was like, okay, this is the romance talk. And then I was like, oh no, this is a mission talk. And then no, it was a romance talk. He was all over the place with his communication. You guys, I was supposed to start a quest an hour ago. But I started talking to everybody. I think we have... Oh, I don't know if we have time to continue. Oh, wait. Wasn't there some, like, a captain's quarters downstairs that I could visit? Let me actually check that out really quick. I spent all my time talking to everybody. And I didn't do the main quest. We might need to pick up back tomorrow to continue that. I'm so sorry, chat. I had every intention of continuing the main quest. But we started talking to everybody. there's just a lot of information, a lot of dialogue, and I really want to get to it all. I don't want to skip anything except for Ashley. I don't talk to Ashley. She's just not great. She's not the greatest. You know, she's just not the greatest. She's not my favorite. Oh, do I have new dialogue with Joker now? Let's talk to him. Let's see if he's got new dialogue. Ooh, I wonder if everybody has. Let's talk to Presley. Let's see if he's changed his mind. If he's a better person now.
Yes, Commander?
Nope. Nothing new, I don't think.
Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh. That was so loud in my ear. Why are they suddenly loud?
Commander, something you need?
I'd like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Have I done this before?
I can see where this...
I did.
Class in flight school? I earned that. All those commendations...
I'm sorry, Joker.
You mean... Okay.
I'm so sorry. We've done this 20 times now.
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
I'm so sorry. I've asked him that 20 times. I keep thinking there's going to be something new, and there's not. Okay, I think we're going to end there for the night. I'm so sorry. If I had more time to stay on longer, I would 100% continue the main quest. But I think, who's new in the journal? Ah, yes. For Garrus, for Rex. I'm sad we didn't get one for Tali. Or Liara. Yeah, I think we're gonna end there for the night. I thought we were gonna do the main quest. I'm so sorry for lying. I'm so sorry. I did not think the dialogue was gonna take that long. I thought it would be a lot faster. Yeah, I thought it was just gonna be a couple quick conversations and then we'd move it on, but that took a lot longer than I expected. And I'm trying to get off at a good time so that, you know, I can sleep and go to work and boo, boo, hiss, 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 tomato, tomato. But that was super fun. I feel like we didn't accomplish a lot side quest wise. It feels like we did a lot. To me, it feels like we did a lot. Maybe it's because there was a lot of conversations, a lot of growth, a lot of, you know, big moments between all of us. So, you know, not a lot as much going on, but to me, I'm still enjoying this. This was like a good, like I said, the end of getting home today was so rough. So this is honestly exactly what I needed. Nice palate cleanser to end my day and, like, you know, have it end on a positive note. So for me, this is the right pace that I needed. So I hope everyone enjoyed it as much as I did. I know this is much more like talking, gathering information, a little bit of side questing, and then tomorrow we will continue the main quest. That's what we'll do first thing. We're gonna get off the Normandy, I promise, and go explore Novaria, which very exciting. The first planet that we've been to that somebody's talked to us, you know, because I mean, we've just been side questing before, which has also been very fun, which I have really enjoyed just focusing on building up my skills, learning everything, and then side questing. So now that we have some skills under our belt, we can hopefully get to the main quest and be good. We just have to figure out who's going to come with us. Because we got Garrus, and now we have to decide between Rex, Liara, and Tali. I don't know. I like all of them. I like all of them as options. But yes, thank you all so much for being here. So sorry again that we did not continue the main quest. I know that was our plan, but we just did not get to it, and the night has become a lot later and a lot faster than I had expected. I really thought we were going to have, like, the next hour to deal with that, but then we just started talking to everybody, and that took forever. So sorry again. I appreciate everyone for being here. I hope everyone had a wonderful Tuesday evening. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you all for being here. I will leave you with a song. Let's see. Yeah, still super fun. Still had a really good time. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, we're feeling kind of funky. But yes, thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the lurks, the chats, the hangs, all of the above. It has been so fun, so appreciated. I will see you all tomorrow night with more Mass Effect. Have a good night. See you later. I appreciate everyone for being here. We're main questing tomorrow, I promise.